Peter Mehlape.
And I'm Mahlatsi Mehlape.
How the whole thing came about, not just the name. My son has been reverse mentoring me on social media. I've been doing baby social media in LinkedIn, posting twice a week, Monday and Wednesday every week for the whole 14, 15 months, and also doing one thought leadership article for a month. And they said, wait, I think, you're very disciplined, you're doing this very well, you're very prolific in the work that you're doing. I need to just coach you to do more and do a podcast. And then I said, that's a little bit too much. I can only do a podcast if we do it together. And I said, we do podcasts that is more relaxed, more family, that's got legs, like fine dining, breakfast, golf, whiskey nights, bringing in CEOs and business founders, and just looking at the lighter side of their lives was something that I think it can stretch forever, because there's a lot to say, a lot to do there.
The purpose of the podcast is to demystify the whole CEO as a person, the general managers, the founders, all of that, because people have this perception of them like they're robots, they're these perfect people, almost holier than thou type of people. You're almost scared to even speak to them when you see them. At the end of the day, that's just the title that these people hold. There was something before they had that title. So we just want to show that there's an actual person who has a life, a family, wife, kids, friends, hobbies, all those things behind that whole title of being CEO.
The big purpose is to shine on, that side of things, that this is our human beings who cry, laugh, and very normal. So hopefully, that will show a little bit of that.
The value comes from the audience understanding that you can be one of those people as well if you so wish to do so, if that's the plan in your life. But also just to understand that these are just normal people as well that go through the same struggles as you.
Take home value for the audience is, this will be exciting, educating, and maybe a lot of surprises, because sometimes people think being a CEO is like being in jail for life. Or being rich, which is not always the case. They'll see, the other side. Maybe some people don't want to be CEOs once they know both sides. Sometimes my son or my daughter, they've called me to say, look, you sound like a CEO in the kitchen, Dad. You're asking me what's your opinion about this? And very much I've been checking myself out and, re-customizing myself and relaxing a little bit and being myself. So a lot of people will learn and be, entertained by those small differences. And he's the one actually who came up with the idea of the podcast. I only said, I'm going to do it if you're going to do it with me. We can get on this journey together, cry together, enjoy together. And also, I don't get to see him lately, so this will bring us together again,
I agreed, because first and foremost, it's my dad. Just like I know that I can pick up the phone and ask my dad for anything. I usually have this saying in the house saying that you came up with the idea, so you need to execute the idea. Don't pawn it off to someone else. So with this whole thing, it's like he asked me to do it with him, because I also understand that the whole podcast thing is very foreign to him and all that. He's a CEO, doesn't listen to podcasts. So I was like, of course, it's a no-brainer. I can do this with you.
He's judging me. We've lined up, a big pipeline of CEOs coming in. Heavyweights of CEOs. Not heavyweight in their weight, but in the kind of weight that they carry in the businesses that they have. Some of them listed on Johannesburg Stock Exchange and London. And just to name a few, Shamil Jusub has agreed, the CEO of Vodacom. Vugani, the CEO of Accenture, is on. Nimrod from Amrod, the corporate gift company. Greg Solomon of McDonald's. Cecilia Van Roy from Dow Chemicals on. I mean, the list is long. Lillian Barnard of Microsoft. I'm actually talking to the MD of Google. I mean, the pipeline is so exciting. Just about everybody that me and my son spoke to about this to say, this is what we're going to do. It's been rush hour. Everybody wants to be on this light-hearted discussion.
I'd say my hope for the podcast is for it to grow first and foremost and to provide value to the audience. However they find the value in the content that we provide them, be it in learning new things from us, learning that people do things differently, different lessons, and just take away value. If not, I just hope we entertain you as well.
For me, the hope is I think we'll be able to educate, inform, and in a subtle way advise and really help people to see the full picture. But above all this, I mean, my hope is I can do this for 10 years, with my son. So we spend more time together.
Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below.
Like the video, join on the journey, travel with us, have fun.